There's so many events where people just get lectured upon, but everyone can contribute to a good conversation. If they don't come our way, we have to go where they are.
Madrid was the perfect choice. I think that's what matters the most. It's not only that we are ready for it, we are already doing it.
So we started BODENHEIMER Itineraries a couple of years ago at the end of the pandemic, when we noticed that even with revenge travel abounding, the people that we wish to talk to from the international disputes community don't necessarily always make it all the way to Germany. If they don't come our way, we have to go where they are, and that is at various venues across the world where there are major anchor events such as international arbitration conferences, disputes gatherings, and so on. The concept of the event is quite unique. We gather a select crowd of some 20 practitioners by invitation only. We do that at unique locations with fine food and drinks, but there's more to it. Also, we want to get a conversation going. There's so many events where there is an ex cathedra concept. People just get lectured upon, but everyone can contribute to a good conversation, and it gets much more lively. And we usually take home better insights than by just listening to somebody preaching the gospel to the choir. We invite prolific, smart, up-and-coming practitioners or academics to share some provocative thoughts during a 10-minute address that is then followed by a more lively discussion, which, because the group is small, is easily manageable. And then we can get a conversation going in a group of people that have come to know each other, and in many cases only just then, but have a lot of food for thought.
I think that Madrid was the perfect choice for the BODENHEIMER Itineraries and the CEIA Congress, because in these days of events we have seen people not only from Spain and Portugal, but also from Mexico, Peru, Chile, Argentina, Colombia, Brazil also. And it seems to me that this is the perfect place for us to showcase our firm's capabilities to handle all of these cases that involve Latin America, or also cases that have parallel or related proceedings in Germany, for instance, which is something that we have done quite often in the recent years.
It was high time to let people know that that is something that we are ready for, and that we are actually already doing as we are speaking.
I think that's what matters the most. It's not only that we are ready for it, we are already doing it.
It was a pleasure to spend the part of the day with Elizabeth Hincapié, who shared from her experience as somebody who came from Latin America to Europe, and then for a considerable amount of time worked with a Japanese company in Europe, shared with us some really out-of-the-box thoughts about intercultural issues, taking into account the realities of neuroscience beyond the catchphrases that we hear all the time.
No one better than Elizabeth Hincapié to speak about the topic, because she's the one living intercultural changes in person. Now that the event is past us, what do you think of it?
It was a great success, a wonderful venue. People were able to connect genuinely with each other. I think it's definitely something that we will be doing again. Anyways, we're also going to repeat it in the Hispanic world, whether in Spain or Latin America or Portugal at some point in the not too distant future, I believe.